Right, hello, so I'll be streaming some Destroy All Humans 2 again today. I've unlocked 2 more maps since this one, by the way. I've just went back here to do a challenge. I've unlocked the Russian map and the moon base. So, did I have anything left to do in Japan before I went? Oh, there's a side mission, I'll go do that. I hope everybody's alright anyway. Alright guys, Jesus. But yeah, I got this remake the other day when it came out like a week ago, and been playing it quite a lot since, because I've been working full, like, non-stop at the weekend, didn't get a chance to play any at the weekend.
Hey Shammy, about the super weapon.
You need 30 alien artifacts. Sadly, you do not yet have enough.
Oh, right. It's tough, you know. I only got so many phalangopods.
You literally adjust it the way you'd think you'd adjust it. It's just, the straps on those Russian masks have never been good. Okay, so I need to get, what was it, 30, did you say artifacts? Let me go back. Mask. So at least I can go hunting for those. Did you say artifacts? That's the other thing.
Hey, Shaq.
You need 30 alien.
Yeah, alright. 30 alien artifacts. I might as well go hunting for them, because I've got... How many have I got in total? Because does it show you on the other maps? I thought I would have had close to 30 by now if I've got unlocked all the maps. Let's go have a look. Yeah, the Russian masks have never been good for strap adjustment. So all the PMKs literally have those tiny buckles and big thick rubber straps where, yeah, you feel like you're going to break them trying to adjust it. They're just not good straps is the answer to your question. So yeah, you're going to have to just very carefully adjust them, hope you don't snap them. Right, Mike? Right, hike? Right, Stoic Jedi? Yeah, I mentioned that in a video ages ago, Stoic Jedi. The mask in the game's actually an S10 and it's modelled pretty well. But yeah, there's bits where you use a mask underwater and it doesn't break the filters. But yeah, other than that, The Last of Us isn't that bad with gas masks. Like, they all seem to have filters on in The Last of Us 1 and 2, you know. They certainly don't have the problems that some games have where they have masks without filters, you know, and stuff like that. I can definitely do one, Hype. I could either probably do one tomorrow or Wednesday about this sort of time. That wouldn't be a problem. Yeah, I can try doing a members stream, say, in the afternoon tomorrow or Wednesday. Does it say on here how many of the things I've got? Ah, cool, it does. Right, so in Bay City I've got 5, 6 in London, 7 here, 6 in Russia, 1 on the moon base. So let's just add that up. So I needed 30, so 5 plus 6, 11... plus 7, 18, 24, 25, so I'm not that far off. Let's have a quick look around Russia. I didn't mind Last of Us Part 2, but I still need to get round to actually playing it myself. Although I've got a PS5, I'm going to wait for the port to come out. Like, because you can play the PS4 version, but I think they're doing a higher res version, aren't they? Why am I supporting Russophobia by promoting fascism? Oh no, I'm going to do a special military operation in Russia, you idiot. Hang on a second, let's block him, but I'll go carry out my special military operation on these Russian civilians, shall I? I don't mind Russians at all, I just think Putin's a cunt. Is the answer for somebody with a brain, but...
Tell you, Americans, what is taunting me with your decadent fast food, your colas, your delectable cheeseburgers, your onion rings with zesty dipping sauces. Damn you! It is you, Alexei.
Right, special anal operation. That's hard to read it.
And I cannot find decent boiled potato to save my life. Господин, да. Who is there? I wonder if I could make it in stand-up. This movement immediately. They have colors beside gray outside Soviet Union.
Oi! Even if Soviet Union winning, war is still being colder than witch's kit.
Not enough scantily clad women are being here. Sure is minus 20 degrees, but I am having it. He's telling everyone to be loving and worshiping.
I think most of us did hype, but then he just literally went fucking full retard. And he's like, oh, I've built up this kind of legacy, so let me try and get a bit more of a map to cement my legacy. Oh wait, I fucked absolutely everything. And Russia's now worse than 90s Russia. Not any new gas masks really lately, although I've got a new Geiger counter coming. It wasn't one I was planning on buying, but I found it by accident on eBay.
Oh, if only we had gorditas in Soviet Union. I know cannot be true. I am ashamed even to think of it. It haunts my soul day and night. Special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions, 2 beef patties, all on sesame seed bun.
The sad thing is now, they used to have a McDonald's in Russia, like what that guy's saying in like 91 or whatever it was. But now, what's it called? Tasty full stop or tasty period, which is really funny, like the Uncle Vanya's thing. And apparently I was watching some Russians review it, they're like, it's McDonald's, but even worse. It's like a more bland version of McDonald's.
31 flavors. If only they made cabbage and vodka flavored ice creams, would be perfect.
I was looking for those things, wasn't I, anyway? To get the super weapon or whatever it is from doing the side quests. So I might as well try and get that. Because that might actually be quite cool to see what it does. Like, I could never even remember that on the PS2 and Xbox version. It probably was in the game, but I don't know if I even did all the side quests when I had this on PS2. No, it's Xbox had this on, wasn't it, rather than PS2.
He's being more interested. I am not knowing scientist at Cooling Town. Maybe he is being new to Science Town. I should be introducing himself. Perhaps I will be inviting him over for food pills.
So yeah, we're looking for little red floating things, because apparently if I find enough of them I unlock a secret weapon from doing a load of the side quests. But I didn't really, you know, go out my way to collect them when I saw them before. So I'll start doing that now. Oh yeah, I know the plot twist, Jedi. I've watched Mike stream all of it. Like I said, we won't say what the plot twist is here, in case other people haven't played it and want to play it, but yeah. Or at least the plot twist I think you're on about. It's quite early in the game, isn't it? But, yeah, I think a lot of that, like, if it gets spoiled for you, it definitely makes games like that worse. Because I, like, knew about Red Dead Redemption's 2 ending before I played it, even though I tried to avoid it, just because people wouldn't shut up about it. And even when you know what happens in Red Dead Redemption 2 before playing it, I still think it's a really good and, like, emotional game. But it is a shame, like, people had to keep spurting out, like, what happened to all the characters before, you know, you'd even played the game. So I'm looking for floating red things, not like that floating green thing. The green thing just gives you weapon upgrade points. The red ones are the ones that, like, used towards the super weapon or whatever, and they also unlock concept art. Oh, I went up the map, didn't I? Yeah, let's go to that frozen place to the east. Can I add custom markers in this? No, right, let's go to the north first, because I'm not sure what that place is to the north. I don't know if I've been there. It depends on the gameplay. Like, I think the actual gameplay in terms of, like, horse riding and shooting is good. I think the main issue I had with the story missions is how it did a lot of stuff... this is a lighthouse. The story missions had a lot of issues where, like, quite often you'd fail the mission if you went slightly off, like, the track of where you were meant to go and stuff like that.
You are now prisoner of the USSR.
No red things up here. It's just a shame Rockstar aren't fucking doing any more updates to Red Dead Online because of the fact that, you know, GTA Online makes them more money through microtransactions. They've given up doing updates to Red Dead 2 Online. So I did actually really like Red Dead 2 Online. I put a stupid amount of hours into that, just because I quite like the gameplay, even if, you know, they never updated it in ages, or only did very small updates. Just have a look all around the ship for those things. Well, ooh. But yeah, it's a shame, like, even games like this, like, as I said, I'm so glad they didn't censor this when they did the remake. It's sad that even games like this now, because of silly accents and things like that, and, like, national stereotypes, like, oh, this game's racist and sexist and offensive. So it's a fucking game. Because I know it's CCCP, isn't it, when you actually have it as, like, the actual Russian letters. But yeah. So I'm assuming part of that is Soviet Socialist Republics, but what's the extra S? Because I know it's like United Soviet Socialist Republics, isn't it? In English, technically. Now, some of the guys have GP5s on, so I'll see if I can spot one of the GP5 on the Snatcher. Or, you know, equivalent Soviet gas mask of that. There's one. Now, I don't think they've modelled the bottom of the filter, so it's not like a game where there's a plug in the bottom of the filter, but otherwise it looks pretty authentic. Ah, Sawyer's. I like Sawyer's capsule. Yeah.
We cannot be having new world order without order. The world. The new. Keeping peasants is being good job. Although ours are murder.
Yeah, well, it seems very weird to me, Ghost Jesus, if they're trying to get rid of, like, American aspects of the culture now, like, trying to purge it from them. I know a lot of it's also because companies want to leave Russia, but they're weird, like, oh, we're just now going to copy it directly, you know, rather than it being McDonald's. This is Russian knockoff McDonald's. Is that the new Game of Thrones thing? I've not watched it at all. I might wait for all the episodes to be out and then watch it, in all honesty. With Game of Thrones, I'm not one of those people that got, like, super butthurt over Game of Thrones or really, really liked it. I thought the first few series were really good, and again, those spoilers for people. But I thought the problem with the later series of Game of Thrones was because they'd they'd gone further on what the books were. A lot of the time I thought they were just having to try and, like, conveniently tie up plot points, you know, as easily as possible. Yeah, I suppose having something that flies if you've not got a harness on doesn't sound like a good idea. Like I said, I've not got round to watching it yet. Oh, you can go quite far off to the side on this map. Okay. So, go all through the snow and see what's over here. Or is there an invisible wall there? Oh, there's an invisible wall there. Okay, you can't go that far off to the side. Right. Oh, I've left the map again. Oh well. Right, anyway, I'm meant to be looking for those red things, aren't I? So I've got 6 out of the 10. That thing ticking means on this, I think. Hang on. Oh, it's just in the green one. No, I've watched a couple of, like, anime, type things. Like, what was the ones I've watched? Is it Akira, one of the ones I've watched? Like, I'm not against watching them. It's not really a genre I'd purposely go out and watch, sort of thing. Unless there's, like, films people really recommend, you know. Guess what what's the other end of this hunting path? Oh, it's the house. Oh, this might be the mission where there's a hermit who sees a Yeti and he gets you to Yeti in like inverted commas, and he gets you to kill it so he can show the body to the KGB, and then the KGB just disappearing. And you get the stupid like newspaper headlines come up at the end of the mission that are great in this. And the first one had like lots of stupid you know, like fake newspaper things. Let's go to one of Bliss bases and see if there's anything, or Bliss, whatever they're called. See if there's anything here I've not found. Yeah, it's good. I like it. I've been playing... How many hours have I played since it came out? 18 hours. And I've still got a fair bit of the story to go. Well, there's about a fifth of the story left. And there's like lots of collectibles and side missions in this. Destroy All Humans 1 is probably cheaper, so play that and see if you like it, and then this is like that, but for more content, basically. And when I say play Destroy All Humans 1, I mean play the remaster of it, because this plays a lot better than the PS2 version in terms of controls not being clunky and stuff.
Time I'm done, we gonna own this planet.
Oh, did they kill the mech? Already.
I said, God damn! Now you're gone and made me mad. Damn, you want fucking money. Astro 1, superhuman. You had enough yet? He ain't never made the mother I can't break.
Right, so where could these red bits be that I've not found yet? It's like the KGB base, I guess, look around there. Is that Xbox Game Pass? If so, yeah, that's definitely worth getting for anybody that has a Game Pass, I guess. I need to look at what the PS5 ones are like, because I'm paying annually for that and I haven't actually looked at one. Oh, there's one. Right, cool. So that's slightly closer to getting that super weapon, whatever it is. So that's 7 of the 10 for this map. I know I could look at the guide to see where they are, but that takes the fun out of it. There's one of the green things over there, so we can get that one.
No, never mind. Almost was having independent thought there for a moment. But passed.
Let's have a little south of this area. So one of the bits I've already been in that's in the mission, like the underground tunnels. Just follow the road down there. Oh, it's like a little camp, isn't it? A logging camp. Good morning, T62.
Why are we being called mafia? It's not very Russian-sounding name. We're backing up, you good. We are not having organized crime, we are having disorganized crime. It's being more of an option. This way, pure accidental death. Although possibly more on purpose.
Right, so there's a couple little things to the side there. What are they meant to be? Let's have a look. Ah, I see pylons, okay. Ah, there's a thing under that pylon. Not one of the red ones, but the green ones still give you points towards weapon upgrades. But yeah, morning to everybody coming on. Well, there's lots of guns I'd like to own and shoot. I mean, I'd like a FAL that was actually not deactivated. And, you know, where you could just legally go out and shoot it. I mean, loads. A load of LMGs would be quite fun. A lot of machine pistols would actually be really fun. Oh, there's a scarecrow. I am transmuting you into ammo. Yeah, I think most of us completely agree with you there, Hype. It's like most of us are smart enough over here to know not every Russian supports us. Because I've watched a lot of Russian YouTubers that are basically just talking about leaving Russia because of how bullshit everything's getting now. It's, you know, turning more and more into an authoritarian police state. Because like some of the Russian YouTubers I've been watching are actually really interesting. For like talking, you know, about how it's like how everything there is changing for the worse. Oh, it's a record. Was that another one there? That's again a green one, I want a red one. I'll go and look on a different map in a minute, because like I said, this map I've looked around quite a lot on already, because I've got 7 of them. I've not got many on the moon base, so I ought to check there. I'll have a quick look around London though in a minute. Oh, I see the snow slows down your slidey thing. I watch American YouTubers as well, Scott. You know, with YouTube, there's nothing stopping you watching them from multiple countries. So these like Russian YouTubers that speak English and can give you like a good example of like how stuff changed from the 90s to now. Oh yeah, exactly, Ghost Jesus. Like this is the thing I think a lot of people don't get. Is like I call Vladimir Putin a cunt. I think a lot of them over here are cunts as well. Like maybe not as cuntish if they're not actively invading and murdering people, but they're still dickheads. Like normally most regular people are right. It's just the people that you know get way into like this political bullshit. You know, like team sort of, you know, our side versus your side kind of thing. Let's just go look by that lake to the southwest, where it is, southeast, southwest. Anything around scrapyard? Yeah, I know to reset that thing, but I don't. Oh, they're making fishing holes.
I I am betting Olga Korbut is weighing less than a duck.
The current government is deciding to rename cities with numbers. Tunguska will be being City 17. Saying Soviet Union is not being warm and human.
Come to Tunguska, it is safer here. Was this the one where you were saying people that support Trump want to destroy America or something? Because I did hear he did some fucking retarded thing like that the other day. You know, oh, let's call half of the country, like, domestic terrorists or whatever. That's gonna end well. Exactly, little picker, but still, you know. And I still think Tony Blair was a massive cunt for Iraq and Afghanistan. Anyway, let's go to the spaceship and go to one of the other maps.
What is that?
And look for some more of those red things on the other maps. Right, I've only got 6 in Albion, so London, so I'll see if I can find some more there, then we'll go to the Ming base. I don't know, I mean, I wouldn't want to have even been the people that would have voted for him, because, you know, he's literally like an Alzheimer's patient. Like, regardless of everything else, I don't think he can even remember what he's meant to be doing. He also, it doesn't even matter if you're outside NATO hype, he snubbed a lot of the trade deals Trump signed with the UK, because UK is oppressing Ireland or something, and I like to tell people how Irish I am, or some bollocks he came up with. I'm not making this up, by the way, he literally did lots of things to cancel any of the good things Trump signed with the UK. Because, you know, you need to do everything we want you to do or else, no trade deals. Like, the thing is with Trump, I can get why a lot of people don't like Trump, but I actually find him quite funny. Like, so he has that going over Biden.
Look here, hanging on in quiet desperation is the English way.
Yeah, I'll check the rooftops, those red things, because they're normally more visible from up here. Oh yeah, maybe he's the nonce candidate, I don't know. Can I go back into the underground, or is that collapsed?
This movement wanting to die. Shame your country. Soon you shall be dead. I crush you.
That's probably as far as I can get when you're not doing a mission. Oh yeah, it was also great before he got banned on Twitter. I used to like following him on Twitter for just the funny things he'd say out of nowhere. Because, like, could you imagine all of the invasion of Ukraine stuff if he still had a Twitter profile? Oh, the thing's clicking, isn't it? Right, let's work out where it's clicking. Is it on this roof or... Oh, there we go. Oh no, that's a little lantern. Oh, it's probably that one that's clicking it. Yeah. Right. So not a red one up here. Oh, there's a mission I've not done down here. Let's go have a look at that one. Shit, that's now. is that just a red light? Oh, I can hear the clicking actually. That's just one of those green ones. Still, they're still useful to pick up.
Are you a flasher?
What's that?
Here I am.
So it's the next door building I need to go to. Is that clicking again near here? Is that my imagination? Oh, there's more clicking somewhere, I think. Is it on the roof?
Okay, innit?
Right, so where's this clicking I can hear coming from? Oh, it's the record. Okay. Right, Rich.
Hey, Poxerific.
As in, like, a
looking
combination
good.
hardware.
Holographics
Not that I
becomes
know
you,
of.
baby.
Unless you mean something like the Avon M50 or the Scott GSR, because that's the only thing I can think of like that. Where it's like a cheek filter mask, but with actual detachable filters.
How are things in the afterlife, Poxy? You having fun, relaxing, while I do all the work?
Oh yes, dreadful fun. And I mean that more than literally. Now pay attention. I've got a job for you. One that I know you'll enjoy.
So what is it this time? You ain't got a bodily waste recyclotron anymore. And I'd say that severely limits your ability to play practical jokes.
Yes, point out that I'm dead. Again. That will make it funnier. I need you to take out a KGB agent called Luka. He's in the Soviet embassy, sporing it up.
What do you mean? He's some kind of plant-human hybrid?
This is too important to joke about, Crypto. He's placing drums of super-efficient spores all around Albion. Find Luka and you'll find the location of those drums. Now get moving.
So, going to the Soviet embassy to kill a KGB agent. Okay, that sounds easy. Most masks have oral nasal cups because it stops the mask from fogging up. They're a thing that you want to have, not have in a mask.
Rabbits do tend to chew things up. It's just their nature.
They have colors beside gray outside Soviet Union.
You think I am dumb. I could beat all of you in chess.
I am thinking I am being too much the cutter. I am needing to get serious. New spores should be infecting twice as fast. Why do this? I am not knowing. And why put them so far? Soho Bridge, Canal Side, Hyde Park. It's too far to walk. Can be causing friction rash on one Zelda.
Alright, destroy all spore drums and destroy all
there?
spores. Right, is that one moving? There you go, that's moved there. So, spores are the things that come out the drums, aren't they, when you blow them up, like the weird, like, green things that then go into people.
I see what's there.
No, no, what's that?
What's going on?
Feels like a free love, everybody. That's what
Yes,
I
what's the name? You and your grunt work game.
They want them.
I mean the whole first game. Direct. No, not 1 minute again. And all of a sudden,
Why are the police wearing white uniforms?
the whole time. You people know what I'm talking about. I'm a bad mother. Anybody else want a piece? A piss for a shot.
Yeah, that sounds good, Mike, all those sort of videos. At some point, if I had somewhere to shoot it more, like often, I would be tempted to get one of those repeating crossbows and then put my Susat sight on it. Because I think that would actually be quite a good little tactical sort of setup then. I didn't know there was a new Harry Potter type game. I like the one on PS2, was it Chamber of Secrets, because there was kind of a bit of free-world exploration in that one. Which I thought was quite cool. So can I just do this to the spaceship? Let's have a go. I might be able to just kill these from space, not space, but you know. Yeah, there we go, so this will speed everything up. So that's the side objective done. Now just get the last of the drums. Yeah, I sped that up after I did the side objective. Ah, Suka, top American agent. But yeah, I still need to use that bow. I definitely want to use it, it's just getting a chance to actually shoot it.
I haven't the time for this.
Well, when you say the PS1 one, do you mean the one where they have the really fucked up faces? With, what's it, the fucking wizard cracker bomb things they throw at each other. Any more side missions here? Or have I done all of them? Oh, there's another side one, isn't there? Guess I'll do that. It's funny because I've got to the moon in this, and people probably find the moon base level really interesting, and I'm purposely going over there. It's not that I don't want to go over there, it's just that I wanted to try and get that super weapon when it was like, oh, you can do the side quest with it.
What? Oi! Yeah, what's that?
It's because they've kind of got like photo-style faces, haven't they? But on like a really 2D looking face. I think that's why it looks so weird.
Freeze if you don't want to get shot.
Will you show yourself?
Oh.
life, it's Pete
You seem to
Townsend.
have some sort of...
I need a good stiff brandy. 5. Thank God my addiction is not only legal, but socially encouraged.
Yeah, there we go, alcoholism for you.
Pretty boy, Lazenby. Don't get me started. Maybe I should just chuck the spy racket and go back to my first love. Competitive gardening. Nothing like a handful of manure.
Good day, old chap. I was wondering if I might have a bit of a badger. The rain in Spain falls mainly on the plain.
No, I don't believe that's it.
Bloody HQ, eh? Always mixing this up. Give me a sec, will ya? The lone heron is ripe for the plucking.
Excellent, if a tad unenthusiastic. 6 out of 10.
What?
Now you're after a government minister who's been trading secrets with the Soviets. If we don't take him out, their navy might catch up to ours within 20 years or so.
Wow, sounds terrible. So I'm looking for a minister. Man, that's something I don't say every day.
Our informant will call the phone box near the Parliament House bridge in 1 minute. On your horse, old chap.
No, I've never watched Girls and Panzer. I've watched the videos of that fairly attractive woman that does tank videos, but that's really not an anime one.
Yeah, the lone heron is ripe for the plucking. Right, that sucks.
Excellent. The intended target has left Parliament House and is heading for the Soviet embassy. Eliminate only upon arrival at the embassy. I repeat, eliminate the target only once it has reached the Soviet embassy. Remember,
Yes, but it's green Americans. I say,
You're a dead dog.
politics. Who needs it? Now, fashion design, that's a scene worth watching. Yeah, good. Heavens and aliens. Is it the aliens?
Soviets are our mortal enemies, but we give them a rutting embassy that's bigger than the Prime Minister's paycheck. I'll never understand politics.
People are bound to notice that the cabinet minister just disappears, even if it is in the Soviet embassy. Oh, who am I kidding? They all the same.
I claim diplomatic immunity.
There we go. Right, we've got our traitor to follow. So how come I went into a black uniform? Looks like I went into it. That's weird.
They walk amongst us!
Right, and that's the traitor there. So I've got him there. Actually, been the side objective bonus. Yep. Have you seen that piss take picture hype? It's like, oh, revenge for Hiroshima and Nagasaki Biri or something. There's like some guy in a Naruto, like a fat guy in a Naruto thing. Okay, any more side missions here? No. Right, I'm going to look at like the southwest of the map because I don't know if I've been over there much and I want to see if there's any of those red things around there. When I say red things, I mean like the things that unlocked concept art and that when you get enough of them apparently it gives you a secret weapon.
Will you show yourself?
Oh, what's going on?
The plugs are loose!
I have people to see.
Yeah, I think what it is some of these characters have random coloured clothes on, and it's like not meant to apply to the police, but it is. Because now these guys look like Clockwork Orange. Look, hang on.
Bloody bureaucrats. 3 hours in queue, just to renew my
Not
license
that,
to
like,
kill.
much like a Clockwork Orange. But yeah, it seems like for some reason it's glitching and giving random people white outfits. See, because now I've turned into them, that's the clothes they're meant to have. Yeah, it's a very odd glitch. I've not seen this one before. Yeah, so, yeah, because the texture is still there for the clothing. It's just it now looks like a colonial uniform, not actually a regular police one. Yes, Katanas. Katanas like the best thing they could come up with their metallurgy, but it's become this, you know, like, oh, folded 1,000 times, really strong blade. It's like, if you're using them against an unarmoured person, they're very good swords, but try hitting like a good European sword with katana and see what happens.
Somebody ring up the proper authorities!
Oh, I've gone off target, haven't I, where I was going?
What's going on?
It's one of those things that might use to do that.
Ah! Somebody kill Green Wanker!
Lots of building back there. Let's see what these couple are, then I'll go across the river. That's a nice big looking house, okay. Nothing on the roofs over here. It's just like a depot or something. Just wondering if any of these were places where there'd be the sort of hidden items because they're out of the way. Oh, they've actually done, although you can't fall down it, they've actually modelled a chimney with a hole down it rather than just like a black texture. Right, I'll swing around in a moment and go over that river. Thames would be the river, wouldn't it? But, yeah, let's see what that building is on the other side over there. I'll look for my little red pickup things. Went off the boundary. No, it's put me all the way back over here. Right. I'll just follow the roads along so it
Look
doesn't
here,
shut me off the map.
signs of game. What?
Out with it!
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
What?
What have we here? What is it?
Are you a flasher?
Oh, hang on, I heard a clicking there.
Don't take the green ones!
Right. Oh, it's a record. Out of the swords, I really like Chinese dowels, actually. I don't have one, because sadly, the Hanwei one I wanted to get was always out of stock in a lot of the UK suppliers' things, but Hanwei do quite a few nice dowels, because they're quite similar to like a Chinese falchion. And you also get like the polearm version, where it's like a blade but on a massive pole, so it works against cavalry, or like, you know, just chopping people with a lot of force. Right, so I want to aim for the source of things myself,
I said, come out.
and then it's just literally drop yourself in there.
I say, who's there?
What is it?
Yes, yes, what is it?
My word.
What is it?
Freeze, if you're not
Yeah, it's a bit like the Messer in Germany, because the Messer in Germany looks like a falchion.
Out with it!
It's just literally knife, so the gross Messer is literally big knife. Which is why, saying Messers are like falchions, just with the kind of riveted hand thing, rather than one with a tang. I want to go directly south of where I am now. I was wondering if there's anything saying around here that I've not looked at. That's the edge of the map that way. Because there's buildings down there, I can go in one of these directions. Yeah, I suppose I have to just stick close to the river, do I? Yeah, the map boundaries in this game are a bit weird, obviously. It's never a problem when you're actually on a mission, but... So can I not actually physically go over here, even though there's a building over here? Okay, so that's a weird thing. There's a building there, but it's out of the map boundary. Right, have I even found any of the red things since playing on this map? I know I did some side missions, no, I'm only at 6 out of 10 still. So there's some gardens near Hyde Park to myself.
I am not a fan of the lower forms.
Oh, there's a building on fire that's randomly hurting people. Okay, I didn't do that.
Great Dr. Corner.
All right, you have my attention.
Let me just go down some of the side streets and see if I hear anything clicking, because that might be a bit easier to find than actually.
I say, who's there?
Yes.
Been down there.
Look here, I've no time for games.
Oh, this is all Labour's fault! Out with it! Oh!
That was a telephone box. Thought I might have been onto one then.
What's going on? Extraterrestrials! Oh, that's stupid.
That was hard. Really. Oh, I've got clicking.
Yes, yes, what
Hello?
is it?
Don't kill them!
There it is. Oh, good. I found the red thing. Right, because they're the things I'm actually looking for.
Who's that there? Did you add anything?
Let's have a quick look around the Soviet embassy.
I have very one. Give it up, alien. Firing! Was ripped from bottom. Right? It's not being used. Engineer. I can do that. Give it proper equipment.
It's a shame that I'm actually getting distracted by the game, because the conversation on like sword metal sounds really interesting, because obviously I'm trying to like look for those swords and not buy them. But the good thing is, at least when I do a webcam stream, is unlike guns, if we're talking about swords, I can actually get them out and show them, because YouTube's policies don't stop you holding up swords and stuff like that, like guns. So it didn't look like there was any more of those things in the Soviet embassy. Have I looked properly over the roofs of the Houses of Parliament? I'm not sure, I'll try that in a second. Green thing up here, so that's one thing, because like I said, they at least let me upgrade weapons loads. You get them on missions, but obviously there's a lot more just hidden around the maps as well as on missions. Yeah, again, that's the funny thing, is a lot of people don't seem to understand that a decent-sized bow is going to launch an arrow at a speed that's easily going to penetrate Kevlar on a human with ease. Anything else up here? Or is it just mostly like gun turrets up here? Check at the top of Big Ben. Technically the Great Westminster Clock, I know. Big Ben is that Clifton? That was me changing the gun, wasn't it? Oh no, I'm stuck. Oh, there we go. Fit on that ledge. Probably land on that light. No, I can't. Well, it's too foggy, isn't it, from up here to see where all the red bits are. Right, what I'll do is I'll use the saucer, and I'll see if using the saucer you can actually spot anywhere on the ground where there's those collectibles, because it'll be a bit faster. Assuming that they're not really well hidden ones. Yeah, medium-sized FM12s will fit most people. But have I done all of these? Oh, there was one. This one was the blend and do. What was the last one I hadn't done on these? Scientists, KGB agents. So that would be, yeah, in Tunguska. I might as well do that in a minute. Proxima, right. Anti-grav fuels used for when I'm in the saucer, so let's upgrade that. Quantum deconstruct is good fun. So I've got most of the upgrades in the games thing now. Right, yeah, let's have a quick look anyway for see if we can spot any of those red things from up here. I suppose if I burn down buildings, it'll be easier to find stuff hidden between them. So we're looking for those little red glowing things, if we can see them from the saucer area. Hopefully by knocking down buildings it'll make it easier to find them. Let's just destroy Parliament for a laugh while we're here. Obviously, in the game, destroy all humans too, not real life. Oh, in real life. Parliament's got a lot of hit points. There we go. Oh look, there's some chimneys that didn't fall down. I wonder if you can blow up Nelson's column. Yeah, there he goes. Still technically looking for the red things, even if I'm blowing everything up in the process. Is Buckingham Palace in the game? I don't think it is it? You get, so you get the Houses of Parliament, but I don't think Buckingham Palace is in the game. Because that's the Soviet embassy to the very north, and I think all the stuff further along is just, like warehouses and things. Those are bits you can't go to, aren't they, when you're free roaming anyway. Right, finding these red things is fairly difficult, because as I said, I'm assuming they still spawn and show up when you're in the saucer. But I thought I'd have seen a bit of a red glow on the ground by now. I assume you can actually destroy the entire city, can you? Then, like, land and run around the entire burnt-out city on foot. I'm assuming the buildings don't respawn. The little streets and gardens in there might potentially have something to do with it. So let's burn down all these houses so we can get a better look. that's a lot of Sonic Boom ammo. Better repair my shit. Yeah, it's 69, I think the game's set in Litter Picker, but yeah, London is very small. For the people that don't know, the Great Smog of whenever that was, if that was 52, killed quite a lot of people, didn't it? And they had like the wind conditions, so they'd move it away from the city and like black sort of burning coal. Have we found anything yet from blowing all this stuff up? Because we've turned quite a lot of London into rubble. Which is how anti-grav like doesn't damage people, does it? Like just damages people anti-grav. It lifts people up into the air and then they fall back down. Quantum deconstructor ammo back, so let's buy one of those in there. My brain. I don't know if that'll be faster or not as fast. Just destroying stuff. Yeah, it's like the same thing like paper mills and like coal mines and everything like that, isn't it? That's why respirators are now used in jobs like that, because of all the damage. Again, like asbestos factories and those and things like that, and asbestos mines, but yeah. You don't want to do long time of shit. Oh good, that gives you ammo by sucking the people into the thing. Yeah, who knows? If we've got Tory governments again for a while, it's more likely to get privatised with bits of it sold off to private companies. Right, in a minute we'll go on the ground now I've turned loads of London into rubble and see if I can find these things any easier. Well, the problem with the NHS is what they're doing with a lot of it is rather than putting funds where it's actually needed, the funds that are going into it aren't going to places that actually need it. So you'll get some hospitals and places around the country with barely any waiting times for anything whatsoever, and others where they're just going to shit, and then when they give them money, they give it towards consultants and things like that, not actually, you know, like building new units or hiring new staff or whatever. Right, I'll land the saucer in a moment and have a look all around this area and mount everything down to see if there's any obvious, like, hiccups. Maybe litter picker, but again, I would be always careful. Right, see if you're off, Ike. Right, so we've turned most of this side of London into just rubble. Wow, most London's on fire, though. There's a lot of guys there. Takes quite a while to, even with a deadly saucer, to burn everything down. Oh, that's cool, so you actually get some interior walls on the building. Siphon people up again with the saucer. Knocking the frame rate down a bit, all that stuff burning up. I don't remember looking around this section of the city very much, so there might be some of those collectibles around here. Well, in the end, with most people, it was just essentially flu, wasn't it? I had it twice. The first time I had it, I was a lot more than the second time. The second time I had it, I barely even noticed that I was a positive and a positive test, and I had a sore throat, maybe some sore. The first time I had it, I felt a bad flu. Right, we'll have a look around Soho in a minute now I've knocked nearly everything down from it. Yeah, exactly, little finger. The fire, I think, is just like a cosmetic thing to show its damage. I don't think the fire is actually degraded out over time, unfortunately. I mean, I have no idea how many times I was exposed because I got sick of using any of those trap and trace things. Just there to spy on me, really. So I only know when I caught it, when I actually caught it, and nearly got a positive test. Right, is that all the buildings? I think so. I think that's all of them on this side of the river anyway. Damage loads of tanks. Let's land the saucer then. Have a look what we can find. Okay, that green thing I can see. I was just saying, Litter Kicker, fires are only cosmetic in this game. Right. Now I just want to look all around here now I've blown everything up to see if there's any obvious little pickups. One of the things is going on. So baby.
Look here, I've known it coming.
Is that a street? Yes, yes, what is it? All right, you have my attention.
Right, where was that ticking coming from? So it was something wrong here.
The trees have invaded!
Stop that! I hope it wasn't in the building and then, like, because you can't go in the building, so I doubt it would. Oh, I see. So there's like collectibles as well, like posters. I didn't even know that.
Will you show yourself?
Right, let's look for more burnt out stuff. Is that one I can take now? That's just where it
Yes, yes, what is it?
Oh, the flower pots in the windows survived somehow.
That was really very selfish.
Somehow.
Run for your life, it's Charlie Watts!
Bring up the Katanas!
Yeah, although this is just a game, isn't it? Because there we go. Right, this is one of the places I thought there might have been something like down in these back alleys. Wait, if you can go there. Oh, it's just a road.
What is that?
Green thing over there.
What's all that? Right, Davey.
So in theory, they're quite visible once you've knocked the buildings down, if you're in the right area to find one. Right. Okay, let's...
Show yourself!
Oh, I say, who's there?
Can't see any red things glowing. There's another green one, so let's go get that.
What's going on?
Is that another thing ticking? Yeah. There's something else around here, apparently.
Barney, what's that?
Mr. Ron!
Someone ring the doctor!
So it's getting faster around here. See what's making that. It's definitely over this sort of area. So it seems to be ticking fastest around here.
Extraterrestrial! Must have been a street.
This is a space leprechaun! Aliens! Space freak!
Can somebody say something? Alien!
Bring the fire brigade!
I can't see what's making that tick.
Is it your bill? Shh! I say, come out and present yourself.
Yes, what is it?
Let's try the other side of the river again. Let's go over where that factory sort of complex is, because I haven't really looked around that area all that much, I don't think. That's the bit I'm aiming for. Yeah. Nearest source of landing area to be a problem ever. And I'll go east.
Yeah, what's that?
I am not a fan of the lower form.
I've got ticking already. That's a rocket post. Like I said, I could just look up a guide for this, but I'm sort of just enjoying going around the maps. Mine detonators then. Is that ticking then? Slowing down again. That's a record up there. Yeah, unless I've already sucked all of them up and devoured them in my saucer. Ah, there's one. Alright, good.
What's going on? What's going on?
Space freak!
Let's just fire on them.
I think the plebs are loose.
What's that?
Right, let's just have a look on the other side of this map and I'll just go to the moon. So I still don't think I've got 30 altogether for the thing. So that's the map boundary. So we go west from here.
Yes, yes, what is it?
And that area is just burning down.
Yes, yes, what is it?
Right, so that's the boundary here, isn't it? So it seems weird you have a boundary there, but they still modelled a load of buildings. I know that's to make the map look bigger than it is, but still. Right, I can't hear any more clicking anywhere, so all there is still stuff on this map. I won't bother spending ages looking for it now. All the buildings will come back, by the way, as soon as I change the map. Right, there's a thing I needed to do in Tunguska, wasn't there, before I head off, so... let's go to Tunguska again quickly, just to do that, sucking people up into my saucer thing that I was going to do and forgot about. Oh, is it off-road Ghost Jesus? But yeah. That's good if you live in an area where, like, if you get a lot of rain or whatever, it can, like, make a load of the roads just shit to use. Because I've had my car get stuck before, you know, just in, like, places that should be parking spots, but just when it's got too wet and the ground, like, subsided a bit. Like, you need somebody to help you push out, because obviously just having front or rear wheel drive without a 4x4 means if a couple of your wheels sink in, you can get no traction. Right, so I want to fly around, and I want to, Z, right. Track recipe. So there's scientists and scientists KGB agents, right? There should be scientists near the power plant. Right, now let's go get some KGB agents. The fastest way to get those is go to the bit down there where the KGB base is. They're all over the place because it's the Soviet Union, so they're everywhere, but there is actually like an army base there. Out the AA things first. Soldiers that in them. There's a lack of KGB base. Like nearly that. There we go, right. Let's blend this then. Not sure, Mike. I've been streaming nearly 2 hours at this point because I was just looking for a load of the things and doing side quests. So what did that one actually do? No, I've blended it. Is it that one? No, it's that one. Cerebral Super Stroker, rapid wind up. Unleash mind flash almost immediately, barely focus on the name human thoughts before watching them. Oh, so it's a thing where you can just mass confuse people. Right. Right, let's go to the moon then, shall we? Unless I can spot any, the only place might be worth looking here is, in that science town to the east, just going on the roof of the local building, so I'll do that quickly. It's over there, isn't it, with the power plant? Ah, that's good, Ghost Jesus. So yeah, you can forward with it, and you can also, yeah, I assume it's also one of those ones where you can tie a cable around something and just pull it. It needs to get out of the Let's see, we'll land around here, wherever the places in the science town is. Yeah, then we'll get on the rooftops and see if we can spot any of those. While you're off, Mike, I did burn down most of London. When I was looking for collectibles, I just destroyed loads of buildings so I could run around rubble, see if it made it a bit easier to find. So we're looking for those red glowing things. Obviously the green things are good as well, but the red ones are the ones I need for that, like achievement. Not achievement, I suppose it gives you an achievement as well, but unlocking apparently a really good gun. There's the green ones. Green thing. As I said, a boat would be useful if you live somewhere where you'd need a boat. There's nothing at the top of that tower, is there? As I looked earlier.
Curiosity is being weird.
Oh, there's one. 105 got enough now, or I still need a couple more. Let's go to the saucer anyway, and we'll see what my total number is. Right, so Navicom. Right, so Bay City 5, London 8, so 13, Japan 7, that's 20. Tunguska 8, so that's 28. Right, let's see if I can find one more on the moon. The moon should be the easiest place, because I've only found one on the moon so far. I suppose there's also going to be a couple of easy, probably to find ones in San Francisco, because I've not, I've only found half of them there. Also, this is very Jerry Anderson-y looking, the moon base. Reminds me a lot of Captain Scarlet and UFO and all those and Thunderbirds. Oh, that's clicking already. It's just a record. Have I unlocked all the landing zones on this map? No, there's one to that direction I've not unlocked. So I might as well go and unlock that landing zone and see if I find anything on the way.
Who is there? I am choosing life. Who is there? How can I be concentrated?
The best bit of music in the game, in my opinion, is on the moon when they're after you, when that comes in. Oh, it's playing now, yeah. Assuming they don't lose me. To the second.
Of infidels with mighty implements with which to work the very rock of this tiny world. I am so impressed. Not! Smash their monstrous contraptions!
That actually looks like the model from Thunderbirds as well.
Landing zone activated.
Let's go see what's south of the big moon base. There's a green thing over there. Okay, so there's a way of getting in these buildings by the look of it, because I see a green thing in that, like, golf course, whatever it's meant to be. Right, let's look how we get in there then. First you could probably blow it up. Imagine there's actually a door in it somewhere, unless it's for a mission only. Oh no, there we go.
Scientific history? Wow! You're being ugly.
Yeah, is that just moon golf? Oh cool, I've unlocked the thing I need now. Let's go get that super weapon and see what it is. So let's see first if I can get in some of those other domes, because I'm quite interested in what's in those. Another dome over there. Oh, see, it's just reflections at that. You see what's at the top of that tower. Anything up here? Yeah, there's one as well. Alright, let's go back to my saucer and see what the super weapon is I've unlocked. That's up to you, Bingo, and nobody else. Although your government in your country might try and stop you doing it. Right, let's go see what the secret thing was in Japan that I can now get because I've got 30 of these things.
Talking about?
Which directions it's taking ordering? This way.
Who's there? I have a monster! What do you want? Me?
Oh, it's a poster.
Little green for it!
Alright, let's go get my super weapon. I hope it's not shit after collecting all those things. There's another thing now, isn't there?
Maybe.
Why did you rush home?
Did we see them? What? Space Ninja! I gotta die! Maybe. I am out! Jackass.
Hail Lord Voodoo! Hail Shamalama!
Well, Shammy, Bay City, Albion, and Takashima are all loyal to our Voodoo. Props to you.
Oh, we are not done with Takushima. I have a brilliant plan to win more followers to our cause.
You're kidding. Tell me more.
All you have to do is broadcast a special tape from your saucer as you fly over Takushima.
Why does this sound suspiciously similar to a mission I did, say, 10 years ago?
No, this is much more sophisticated. This is an 8-track.
Groovy. All right, I found your 30 artifacts. This better be worth it. That's all I can say.
Oh, it will be. When you're done promoting the cult in Takushima, I will give you your super weapon.
Fan-furon-tastic. And while I'm doing that, you go and take out some life insurance, okay? You're gonna need it. Well, it's for my divine alleged father, so I guess I'll do it. Tape hooked up?
Ready? We've told the citizens there will be army exercises today, so not to be alarmed.
But they're still gonna shoot at me, right?
Most definitely. But remember, you are a pacifist.
Yeah, and you're Billie Jean King.
Citizens of Takushima, I shall
Right, we might as well suck the excuses and all those the black ninjas, they down here? I can't remember.
the count of our guru by the one and only Shamalama. Free our guru for membership now until September. The first 100 devotees will get a free set of electronic joysticks and a copy of our new bestseller, Enhanced Pleasure the Art Guru Way by its representative and avatar officer, Shamalama.
The black ninjas are over here, maybe.
Already in...
Unless they're on that island to the north.
Being popular in Bay City and
Is that white ninja island right?
good is seeking new members for professional objectives such as personal management and very big bank accounts. Give freely of your wealth and it will be returned to you 100-fold. Join now in this card and receive a free copy of Art Guru and Profile in Intimidation by the international phenomenon Shamalama.
Right, there we go. So that's the side objectives done, now it's the main one.
I, Shamalama, the person Art Guru loves best, exhort you to attend this Zen temple. Dedicate your lives to our alien god and get your copy of 10 hours of religious ecstasy, the count of our guru, by the one and only Shamalama. The internationally renowned leader of the art guru cult, Shamalama, will be available to the Zen garden to sign his new book, Full Guru Live Guru, until 2 p.m. today. Don't miss out. And while you're there, sign up and become one with art guru in sex, romantic, and liberation dishes. Take down! Free art guru gold membership now until September. The first 200 devotees will get a free set of electronic joysticks and a copy of our new bestseller, Enhanced Pleasure the Art Guru Way by its representative and avatar officer, Shamalama. Citizens of Kagoshima, I, Shamalama, the apostle of Guru loves best, exhort you to attend this Zen temple. Dedicate your lives to our alien god and get your copy of 10 hours to religious ecstasy, the count of our guru, by the one and only Shamalama. Shamalama is offering the ultimate spiritual guidance today only in this Zen garden. Learn about art guru and its relevance to your modern lifestyle in his inspirational picture book. He's got the whole world in his sacred grudge. The first 100 customers will get 3 days with Shamalama to his own. Only 25% of your income to advance further into Art Guru's all-arousing embrace.
I warning you, I little free.
The KGB planted canisters among the new recruits. They were full of spores. Now they're all zombies. We have to help them.
Quantum deconstructors, the cure-all solution to any zombie infestation.
But you will be destroying all of your new cult members.
This planet's crawling with monkeys. I'll find more.
But you must, please, try to turn them back.
All right, keep your diaper on. I'll give it a shot.
Art Guru demands tribute.
Alright, so use the anal probe to eliminate spores, okay? one out of the 3 I need to do, then I'll just shoot everybody else. One.
Prepare to dying! Shooting! Firing!
Okay, so 2 spores left, 2 rocketeers left.
Hello? Who's there? What? Mighty Bavarian!
Never been so humiliated.
For family!
Also the spores, so there's 2 rocketeers somewhere.
I know Jim Kata!
Visual.
What do you want?
Okay. Right. See if I finally get a good super weapon then.
Hey, Lord Poodle and the Holy God Base.
Spaceman 1, Zombie 0. What's the plan, Pajama Man?
Please, my name is Shama Lama.
And I just saved your monkey ass from a monumental screw-up. You want to argue some more? So why do we need these people anyway? Zombie pate would have been so much easier.
I have discovered the location of the super weapon, and we need these people to get to it.
So get started. Daddy wants his new toy. Well, his newer toy.
Only Ark Voodoo can give you that which you seek.
Don't give me that pseudo-religious crap. You think I would have started a cult I actually believed in?
This is an ancient shrine. We need the cultists to summon Ark Voodoo. Then you will reveal the location of the super weapon via a heavenly host of fluffers.
You're full of crap, but I gotta say, I dig the image. All right, let's get on with this summoning hoo-ha. What do we gotta do?
You lead the crowd in a chant in praise of Ark Voodoo, Lord of the Sacred Crotch.
A chant? What is this? Furonian idol? No. No way, Skippy. This Furon don't sing. Capiche?
Just repeat after me. Ark Voodoo, Loodle, Loodle.
Ark Voodoo, Loodle, Loodle. Ark Voodoo, ooh.
Ark Voodoo, Loodle, Loodle. Ark Voodoo,
that ninja with a massive head in the background? August, for the most part, no. You still don't want to be breathing in the particles, but the filters also wouldn't run out within 5 minutes either. But yeah, Metro isn't a very realistic game because it's got mutants in and all that sort of stuff.
I've been keeping hold of this alien predator for eons, trapped deep within, suspended in time. Why? Well, frankly, it snores and the vibrations give me a tickle. But I'm just not on the move right now. Take it away. Son of our poodle, it was beginning to change. And thank you also for creating a cult in my honor. Being worshipped makes mine eternal gyroscopes oscillate, if you know what I meanest.
Super happy fun worship time!
Let's see what I've got. Burrow Beast. Lob bait spray at targets to summon the Burrow Beast. It prefers marked targets. Without bait spray targets to eat, it loses interest quickly and leaves. Okay.
I would like to use the super weapon if you know when you are done.
So I have to hit him with it, do I, to tag him? So I assume this is like one hit kill on the really tough enemies. It's a bit like the land shark gun in Armed and Dangerous. Right, that'll probably be the end of this stream, so yeah, a lot of it was just spent farming those things to get the this thing, but yeah, it seems interesting enough if it's a one-hit kill on people. Yeah, beta flux density is basically how strong I think the electromagnetic thing is from beta, isn't it? Because it uses electrons. But it measures beta radioactivity when you take the back cover off, because that's the little shielding bit that stops beta getting in. Small models of therapy read beta. It's just the flux density thing gives you more information on the amount of energy, I think, coming off the beta. So like carbon-14 versus, say, strontium-90. If that makes sense. Anyway. Right, I'll be off now. Have a good day, everybody. Stream's been going for over 2 hours.